Okay, welcome to this next video in DJ's Guide to Success. This is just a short video all about building relationships as a DJ. This is super important. And there's a few ways that you can do this. This is how I started out back in the day. When I was DJing with Daryl Wright at Slave to House, we pretty much spent a whole summer going backwards and forwards to Ibiza, and introducing ourselves to different people. We'd go into different bars and meet people, find out where people were having DJs in, and there was a few bars in the West End. There was one called Hush, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but we went into a few bars and we used to DJ in there for nothing, just to get the experience and for people to know who we are, and get to know the bar owners more importantly. That was really key. Then we'd go down to places like Lineker's, and we met Sam Dungate back in the day, who was, a really important part for us back in the day. He introduced us to quite a lot of people. And the more we kept going back, the more we'd get asked to go and DJ somewhere. And that led to us, again, this was all for nothing, for no money, but you'd get little benefits like food and drink and stuff and access to clubs. But this is integral to building your name as a DJ, and more importantly, building those networks and those relationships. So that's one thing, is definitely going to Ibiza. For me, it's like DJ Disneyland. If you really want to be a DJ, that's where you go to make your career. It's also where you can go to break your career, so be careful. This is when I talk about DJs being professional. And then the other thing is to attend these incredible events that happen. The standout ones for me are BMC, which is the Brighton Music Conference, which usually happens around April, May time in the UK, obviously in Brighton. It's a great place to go and connect because there's loads of other DJs there. There's loads of panels where people talking and giving loads of value. And the good thing about Brighton is it's all condensed into one place pretty much. You get a few after parties dotted around, but not far from the venue. So it is all very condensed. It's a very good one to start. And it's literally you going there and talking to people and introducing yourself, attending the classes, and gaining value from it. And then just enjoying a beer on the beach and meeting and chatting to other DJs. Really important. The second one I recommend that you go to is ADE, the Amsterdam Dance Event. Usually happens around October time. Can be very expensive, especially hotels around that time, because they know a lot of people are going to be going. But if you're in the UK, you can usually get a cheap flight out there. So even if you were to go out for 2 days and just have one night out there, it would be definitely beneficial. The only downside to ADE is a lot of the talks are held in a main building, and the tickets can be quite expensive. But most of the conversations and most of the networking goes on in all the little coffee shops and bars around the venue and around that area of Amsterdam. Again, the only downside about ADE is it's very spread out. There's lots and lots of venues. There's loads of after parties that are usually free to go to as well. But it's definitely one worth looking at. I would suggest they're the two that you focus on, is BMC, ADE. They're the two big ones. The other one that's a possibility if you really want to push the boat out is the one in Miami, in the Miami Winter Music Conference. Happens every March, but that one for me is more about parties rather than networking and kind of business talk. Most of the business talk gets done at ADE and Brighton Music Conference, particularly ADE for the business stuff. So there you go. There's my recommendations for networking. The other one as well is to continue to build your social media following and talk to other DJs as well. Another great area would be to join my membership, where there's going to be other DJs in there as well. You can chat to them, talk to me. A really good opportunity to do it. So there you go. I hope that helps. A big one for you DJs, networking, all right? Making friends. Remember, you need to start thinking about DJs not as your competition, but your friends and your colleagues as well. They're in the same boat as you. So you could well end up building a relationship from this and having a back-to-back relationship where you DJ together with someone. So you never know quite what's going to happen. But don't be scared about someone else stealing your job or taking gigs away from you, because people will book you for you, not necessarily for anything else. It's going to be you and your music style that the reason they book you. All right, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.